fight, yeah. I write a verse every night, yeah. These rappers all sound alike, yeah. Mike Ty, how they bite, yeah. MMA with a strike, yeah. To anyone in my sight, yeah. All my homies got goals. Theme song to our life. Grind time. Beast mode. Speed up. Fast forward. Let's ride. Let's roll. Gotta get it right now. Let's go. Grind time. Beast mode. Speed up. Fast forward. Let's ride. Let's roll.
The NBA 2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best.
Coming right up. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. Let's quickly take a look at... Hey, Dave. Well, I like that story, David, and a good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Anthony in at the 3. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. A shot by Paul, nobody around. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. You can see it, Doris, with some of these good teams trying to build momentum as we get closer to the postseason.
You seem to know and understand which teams are good on both sides of the basketball. Are they top 5 efficiency, offense and defense? And as you know, Kevin, if there's a player with a hot hand, that can really make a difference in round 1.
Absolutely. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Jusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself.
Lillard against Paul. Lillard outside. To the paint. Here's Collins. It doesn't go for him. Adams, some nice D. And it's Paul with the ball for the Thunder. And it's Gallinari missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
McCollum, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Oklahoma City moving it around. Clock at 6. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Gallinari. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Paul's got 6 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Lillard, who's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Now here's Paul, 8-point game. And here is Anthony. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Back to Paul. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kicks it out to Collins. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Adams. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies. Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. C.J. McCollum third.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
You know, and that's why it often requires more than one man to defend against any of them. These players draw more double teams than any group in the league, and they still are able to put up points at a devastating rate.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there it is for him.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And Doris, hard to find many arenas that have a better home court advantage than Oklahoma City.
Greg, it is the only show in Oklahoma City, and this arena gets loud. The fans come out every game. There is no doubting this is one of the best arenas in the NBA.
Here's Paul after the basket by Yusuf Nurkic. Gallinari left side. Portland grabs the miss. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Now, here is Gallinari. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah. Just 5 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And looking at the numbers for Lillard, he's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 14. Out to Anthony. Back to Lillard. A baseline J. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Gallinari. Excellent D there from Anthony. Trailblazers trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A 3 from McCollum. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Gallinari passes to Paul. Back to Gallinari. And the pass to Adams. So here's Gallinari, takes the three, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Now, here's Lillard, and get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him, an average of just about 29 points a game. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup. And the Thunder lead by 19.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. He's no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still is strong as ever.
Hezonja trying to free himself up. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Trent. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
The players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all-NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys, Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
Ferguson kicks to Muscala. Right wing. Schroeder, right side. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Little. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Simon. Shoots the three. That shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz. Here's Schroeder, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Simons surveying the D, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Diallo, he's checked in for Paul. Oklahoma City on D. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Here's Schroeder. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Off with the layup. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think is one thing.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Hezonja at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. Then it's Little, and it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. Now Schroeder, after Nasir Little missing on that last three-pointer, and the shot goes in. Schroeder's got 6.
If you give Dennis Schroeder space, he is going to get into his mid-range game. Knocks down that one.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Schroeder. Hezonja on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Schroeder against Lillard. 6 to shoot. Over Muscala. They get it back. Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
So Anthony nails both of them. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Collins is running. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Shooter kicks to Muscala. Now here's Robertson. Covered by Anthony. Now Robertson. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Muscala misses.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Noel. Here's Schroeder and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thunder with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Back to Noel. Down low. Changes up. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Here's McCollum. And the rejection by Noel. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And the Thunder with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And it's Gallinari in for Muscala. Nurkic in the post. Adams defending. Nurkic can't hit.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Diallo with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gallinari.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical, thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
Well, that's a good way to look at it. Back to Collins. And Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Thunder have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've done... Some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
McCollum left side. Collins passes to Carmelo. 6 on the shot clock. Step back shot. Portland again missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Here's Collins, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Lillard. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Paul's checked in. On defense, Portland. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here's McCollum. An easy 2 points on the layup. McCollum's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, an easy basket made possible because the assist was crisp and it was perfectly placed.
Passes it to Paul. Rebound by Nurkic.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Count it. And it's 9 points for Damian Lillard.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And you got to love how Paul sees the whole court so well. Maybe the best quality for a point guard to have.
Lillard attacking, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Portland, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And the Thunder making a switch here. Ferguson's checked in.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Ball against Lillard. And Adams with the slam.
Well, simply put it in the vicinity of Steven Adams, and his great hands makes that dunk look easy.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Lillard scanning the floor. Adams, some nice D.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Ball finds Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Dishes it to Whiteside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And it had been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
Gallinari outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Gallinari's got 11 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
To the inside, Little. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. The drive by Paul. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career, and what you've chose?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder.
Thanks, Kev.
Here's Trent, defended by Paul. Trent passes to Whiteside. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5.